Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update of the happenings where they happen for the Obodo. I greet you, all of us of freedom all over the world. One thing that is sure, there's no different what we near Kenu. But our prayer is that different what we near Kenu. Make God cut off that hand, give water waiting reach for water. Make I carry you enter for the news way carry us. Come here. Biden delegations to Tinubu'S inauguration. The president of America, Joe Biden, has sent the list of his delegations to Tinubu'S inauguration. And the question is, does it mean that the U.S. have not been seeing or listening to what is currently happening in Nigeria, that the issue of Tinubu'S inauguration is still in the court of law and the court has not yet decided what will be the outcome of the case. Meanwhile, if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and hit the subscription button, the like button, the share button, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever we post our news, you will be the first to collect it. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. The United States President Joe Biden has named his delegation to attend the inauguration of the president-elect Bola Tinubu. The Punch reports that no fewer than 65 world leaders, including head of states, have been invited to grace the Tinubu'S inauguration. The former Lagos State governor will be sworn in as the 16th president of Nigeria on May 29 at Ego Square, Abuja. Also expected at the nation's 7th transition ceremony are past president, diplomats, head of international organizations, and prominent Nigerians and representatives of foreign governments and agencies. The inauguration program will begin on Thursday with the investiture of Tinubu with the Grand Command of the Order of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima as the Grand Commander of Order of the Niger. Representatives of Nigeria's traditional allies such as the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, France, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Pakistan, China, Germany, Finland, Jamaica, Japan, Israel, Turkey, and several others are expected at the high-profile event. Ahead of the inauguration, Biden, in a statement released on the White House website on Monday night, announced a 9-member delegation for the event. The delegation will be led by Secretary of the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, Makia El-Fauji. Below are members of the presidential delegation. Mr. David Green charged the affairs, AI, U.S. Embassy, Abuja. The Honorable Sidney Kamlaja-Dove, United States Representative D, California. The Honorable Marissa Lago, Undersecretary of Commerce for International Trade, U.S. Department of Commerce. General Michael E. Lally, Commander of U.S. Africa Command. The Honorable Enoch T. Ebong, Director, U.S. Trade and Development Agency. The Honorable Mary Catherine Fee, Assistant Secretary of State for the Bureau of African Affairs, U.S. Department of State. The Honorable Jude Divermont, Special Assistant to the President and Senior Director for African Affairs, National Security Council. The Honorable Monde Muyanga, Assistant Administrator for the Bureau for Africa, U.S. Agency for International Development. Events lined up for the inauguration include a lecture titled Deepening Democracy for Integration and Development that will be delivered by former President of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, on May 27th. Other activities include the regimental dinner in honor of the Commander-in-Chief at the Armed Forces Officers Mess slated for Tuesday, May 23rd, the valedictory Federal Executive Council meeting at the Council Chambers inside the Presidential Villa on May 24th. Public lecture on Juma at prayer at the National Mosque on May 26, Children's Day Parade and Party on May 27, and an international denominational church service at the National Christian Center on May 28. Also, the inauguration dinner/gala night at the State House Conference Center is billed for May 28, while the inauguration swearing in of the president-elect and vice president-elect will take place on May 29, accompanied by an inauguration parade at the Eagle Square. There will also be a post-inauguration luncheon strictly for the president with his colleague president, head of government, and guests at the State House Banquet Hall after the inauguration ceremony. My people, una don't see as it hot. Well, Mili Esilani Siwalwa, the spoiling of the water started from the head. Of course, I don't even know what is actually going to be the outcome of the court case and also the fate of the Obidatis, because as you can see, the proceedings of this inauguration is fast approaching. Today is 22nd, and we have not less than 7 days left for this epoch event. Then the fate of the Obidatis is what I am yet to understand, because as you can see that Biden has named out his delegates for this event. Of course, everybody know, the world know what is happening in Nigeria at this time, and that the opposition parties disagreed with the outcome of the election, and they have taken the case to court. Meanwhile, the court have not yet decided on this matter. There has been so many adjournments on this case, and I think the court knows that they have only few days left, and if the case is continued to be adjourned, that's it to say that the 29th May inauguration will surely hold, because the court has to decide on what is going to happen. And believe me, of course, you know what is going to happen, that this case must be adjourned until Tinubu becomes the president of Nigeria. And the foreign, though Nigeria is a sovereign nation, but I was thinking that these foreign nations could have waited, and also, waited for the court to give their final decision before, bringing out the names of their delegation and the rest of them. Yes, the INEC has decided. INEC has picked Tinubu as the president-elect, and the case is still in court. Why not these international nations? Why not wait and see what will become the outcome of the court case, so that they will be able to know what to do? Then on another news, El-Rufai disposed 2 Cardinal monarchs, sacks district heads. The state commissioner of local government, Hajia Umar Ahmed, disclosed this in a statement on Monday. According to the statement, the disposed monarchs ceased to hold their respective offices from Monday. The district head of Garun Kuruma, Babangida Sule will oversee the affairs of Pirigida Chiefdom, pending the appointment of a new chief, while the council secretary has been directed to initiate the process of the appointment of a new chief. Goma Amadou, the council secretary of Arak Chiefdom, will oversee the affairs of the chiefdom and also initiate process for the appointment of new chief. The government found unacceptable the response of General Iliya Yama to the query regarding his appointment of 4 district heads, contrary to the one approved of his chiefdom. Well, my people, now plenty things they happen for Nigeria, and it looks as if Nigeria is now becoming a monarchical system of government, where the rule of law does not have anything to say, and where the executive fully overrides the legislature and the judiciary, because the 3 arms of government were meant for a complement and also for checks and balances. But as it stands, it looks as if the case of Nigeria is becoming that of a different one. Meanwhile, if this is your first time of joining us on this channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, share, comment, and also on your notification button.